done. We got our stuff.
All right,
Hey.
Clive. I gave all that stardust to Blackthorn just like I promised.
Otto looks exhausted. How did you do?
I got everything Blackthorn asked for. How'd it go over in Dallimel?
It went fine.
Blackthorn, got everything you need?
Yeah. Yeah, I do. Cheers for the stardust. Should be enough to be getting on with.
Thank you.
We should go out on maneuvers together more often. You know, it beats sneaking around on your tud all the time.
I liked it. We should.
I'll make a start on putting this thermal plating
If
together.
I can, I will, my man.
It'll take some time, mind. So if you've got other things to be getting on with, I could do without you breathing down my neck.
I'd choose you over Jill. And I'd choose you probably over Torgal as well, but don't tell him I said that. He would be very unhappy. At least that's what I imagine anyway. So, okie dokie.
Suppose we'd better be getting back to work too.
Give us a shout if you need anything.
I will. Bye, boys. Okay, so it's back to mid, is it? Is there a quick way to get... No, there's no quick way to get to her. It's just like going all the way around. What's that? Patron's Whisper. Okay. We'll chat with her in a minute or 5. And there's no like running either. Why can't we run in this area? I'm yawning again. Jeez. Oh my gosh. Can't even go around that way. I've got to go around this way.
Reading books that don't have any pictures in.
Oh, how dare she? Mid. I've got Blackthorn starting on that. What else do we need to do?
You'll be pleased to hear that Blackthorn started work on the plating.
Excellent. 1 down, 2 to go.
So, what's next?
The helm, of course. For this,
course.
we'll be repurposing fallen scrap.
Salvage from the ruins? I thought that material was all but impossible to work.
Ah, but we don't have to.
I'm sorry.
Just so happens there's one particular ruin that's broken into exactly the right shape and size pieces for what we need.
Well, that's lucky.
What's the name back there? I'll give you all the details.
What's her name? Right.
Mid. Seriously? That's so rude. Hi, love. Helena. Hi, Helena.
Sid, is this about the helm?
Yes. Mid said I should speak with you.
I'll show you the plans then. Here you see the mithril.
I love how they
engine
keep
in which
showing me the
mithril
plans.
is
I don't
burned
understand
to
what that
generate heat.
says.
That heat is then harnessed to produce motive force. Excess heat is dealt with by means of the thermal displacement stack, which disperses it into the surrounding air. Now, were we to rely on thermal plating alone to achieve this effect, the rate of excess heat buildup would far exceed the displacement coefficient of the plating. In other words, the reactor would overheat and eventually explode. This is where the helm comes in. It
Explode?
connects to the
That's not
plating,
good.
you see, and serves as a sort of thermal sink to absorb all that excess energy. Our experiments have shown that fallen ceramics are remarkably thermophilic. They can withstand and absorb levels of heat far above anything we are able to make today. And not only that, they're also waterproof and immune to rust, making them the perfect material for our protective hood.
Of course.
If sea or rainwater were to enter the reactor proper, it would vaporize instantly. The forces produced would tear the
Oh, and we're
ship
putting
from
this in the
stern to-
ocean?
You can stop there. I understand. Mid said we might be able to use parts of a fallen ruin. Where would I find it?
Ah, yes. It's in Lorbert's Pass, near Lostwing.
Hey, that's where the
thing
side
is,
quest
well,
is. That's good.
I probably should have arranged to have the pieces we need brought here sooner. You see, a certain unwanted visitor has taken up residence there.
I know.
It's no longer a matter of just walking in and taking them. It's, going to be considerably more dangerous than
I
that.
can deal with that.
I see. Then I suppose I'd better deal with this unwanted visitor for you. Would that help?
Yes.
Oh, very much. Thank you, Sid.
You're welcome,
I'll gather
Helena.
my team and head there right away. We'll meet you outside the ruins.
Hush. Hush. I can just hear my computer just dying its last breath. No, it's not. It's just the fan started. Okay, so we need to go to Lorbert's Pass. So let's have a look-see, which is right there where the little mark is as well. Oh, actually, let me just have a look. Yeah, that's fine. We'll go there. And we'll see what the side quest is all about. Ready to move around? Okay, so let's...
Good day to you.
Good day to you, Stoveholder. Name who I do not know. Sorry, dude. Hey, fella.
Any friend of the innkeeper is a friend of mine.
Thank you. But I don't really need anything. Oh, so we need to talk to Quinton. Hello, my man.
Clive, your timing is exquisite as always.
Of course it is.
I have a concern
Did you doubt
which
me?
you may be able to assist me with.
Go on.
There are whisperings afoot of shadowy figures having been sighted outside the village. Rustlings in the undergrowth, suspicious noises. My people fear that they are being watched.
Well, that's not good.
It
Of
may
course
be no
we'll
more
deal
than
with
a
it.
surfeit of nerves, understandable in the current climate, or it may be the prelude to something altogether more dangerous. Given what I hope you'll forgive me calling your nose for trouble, I wondered if you might investigate.
Yes, we will definitely run into it because we're always that unlucky. But yes, of course.
Of course.
Excellent.
He didn't sound like
You might begin by
defeated
speaking
and
with the good
annoyed when
citizens
he
of
asked for
Lostring.
help.
Listen to their
He was
tales,
like, of course,
and make
and not
what you will
of
of them.
course.
All right. I will.
Yes, for great justice. Where are we? Why have we got two things here? Oh, we need to speak with people. Okay, that makes more
Right.
sense.
Let's see what the people of the village have to say.
Maybe I should actually
Better
listen
find
to
out
them
if
when
this
they're
is just
talking to
nerves,
me.
or something we need to take more seriously.
Probably to take more seriously.
It's all but spent.
Hey, lady.
You alright, Sid? Something on your mind?
Yes.
There is actually. Can I ask you something? Quentin tells me people have mentioned shadowy figures out in the woods. Have you noticed anything unusual?
Oh, that. No, sorry, can't help you.
Okay.
I heard the rumours, mind, from the lads working over at the vineyard, but none of them has seen anything either.
Is it just
Right. Anyway.
rumors that are going round? What is that called? Like I know it was called Chinese whispers, but there was another way to call that, and I can't remember what it is. Telephone. Is it telephone? It might be telephone. Oh, I just really weirdly moved there. Hello, lad. Oh, lady. Sorry.
You
Her
have a
mother.
moment? There's talk of suspicious figures in the woods. Have you seen anything out of the ordinary?
No, but I've heard something. Sound of scraping metal, like someone sharpening a sword.
She looked a little young. I was like, she can't be a herb
Robert's
mother.
Pass. Was out foraging for herbs when I heard it, screeching out from between the trees. Ran back here as quick as my legs would carry me, and I ain't been back since.
I see. I'll look into it. Thank you.
Yep, thank you. And oh, we need to look for the shadowy figure now, eh? But I like how they're both heading the same way. So we might do for great justice and then continue our way to letting off steam.
Seems Lorbert's Pass is our best bet then. What do you say, Torgal? Shall we go and investigate?
Aren't we lucky, Torgal, that, you know, both of our quests lead in the same area? That's nice. But it's a little annoying that we just doing another massive fetch quest. Hello? What do you see? What do your eyes see?
Fuck! He's seen us. Get them before they escape.
Black Shields. Here.
Oh my god, just
What are you doing here? What is it to you? Not that we give a damn. All that matters to us is that you don't leave here alive.
I don't know which one's talking, but I like to imagine it was the one that was talking, was the one that I was like stabbing through the gut as he was meant like talking. Oh, just die, dude. That makes me feel a bit bad for him, actually. Hey fella, you ran here very quickly, but unfortunately it was not quick enough. And now you get to be punished. Oh. I liked him standing there as if he was waiting for his turn. Like, how kind of you. Torgal's doing so well over there. I can slowly see that one going down. Oh, you've got a cure guy. You'll have to focus on him first. Actually, you know what? Fuck this. You got on my bad list. Congratulations. Now you get to die first. Thought you could attack me, my wolf, and you'd be just fine. You were wrong. Where's the other one? Have you got him, Torgal? Do you need some help? I am here to help. We got him. Mwah. Right, are we gonna go back to the village to warn them? Because I feel like they should be warned.
Are they planning an attack on Lostwing? I need to warn Quentin.
Yeah, we'll get to it. I don't want to run all the way back just to run all the way back here, so we're going to see what this is all about first. Pick up that, thank you. And then keep running. We're letting off some steam, guys. Hey, fellas. Oh, you guys should not be attacking me. And I feel so terrible that you are. You are 20 levels below me. There is nothing you can do to attack me. Hey, lovely lady. Helena?
Oh, there you are, Sid. Thanks so much for coming.
That's what I'm here for.
The, ruins are just over there, as is the creature I told you about, I'd imagine. Would you mind?
Of course.
Not at all.
I'll be right back.
You get to watch a real master at work. Let's see what monster we have here.
Anybody home?
It was behind us. Okay.
This must be our
Oh, it's
unwanted
an...
visitor.
Is it an Ironman or something like that?
Time to go.
Gives me a bit of nostalgia. That was what my first hunt was as well, right? What the fuck just happened? So let's get a bit of the limit break here. This is always fun. I don't like the way that I did it though. That was... Oh, don't go into my... Don't leave my tornado, dude. This is what you get. This is what you deserve. Where have you gone? I thought you were using Cure then. I was like, don't you dare. I wanted to do quite a bit of damage. Where are you? Come back. Perfecto. I've done so many hunts recently that was easy. I mean, it wasn't a hunt, but you know what I mean. So is that all I need to do?
The things I do for you, Mid.
Sid! Oh, thank goodness you're safe.
You shouldn't have any trouble now.
Indeed. Well, don't let us keep you. We'll, see that everything is transported safely back to the hideaway.
How are we gonna get it to the
Well,
hideaway?
you're on your way.
Like, that small boat is barely anything, to be honest. Let enough steam too. Beautiful. So I just watched them for a little bit, I guess. Hey buddy, you okay? Such a good boy. Have I told you that recently? No? You are? Let's head back and speak to Quentin. Well, I don't think he'll be happy to know, but he'll want to know about the soldiers in the forest, in the woods. Hey, Quentin.
Clive,
Bad news.
how goes the hunt for our sinister figures?
I found some black shields hiding near Lorbert's Pass. They're gone now.
Black Shields. The Empress's former bloodhounds. Though they serve another master now. One who means to root out and destroy both me and those I care for.
Who's that?
And it would appear the pack has finally caught the scent of its prey. Damn it all. I had hoped I would have more time than this. More time to prepare. But if we are cornered, we have no choice but to bite back. And bite back we shall.
I'm sorry. You're going to need to explain. Who did the Black Shield serve now? And why would that person want you dead?
Because I want him dead.
Who?
The former Lord Chief Justice of Sanbreque. All that I have built here is for him.
I don't understand. Why him? Why Lostwing?
This is suddenly got a bit deep, hasn't it?
I was a member of the judiciary once. So sickened was I by the injustice of this world, I swore to fight it. And fight it I did in my own small way. I saw more than a few corrupt officials condemned to the very cells into which they had thrown blameless innocents. Men to whom the law was but a scourge to turn against the powerless.
What happened?
And throughout, it was the Lord Chief Justice who backed me, who was my one true ally
betrayed
in the
you, huh?
quest to see justice done.
So what changed?
I discovered that he hunted bearers for sport. I was a fool to think he shared my hatred of venality and vice. His support for me was no more than a facade, a means of ridding himself of his rivals, a mask to hide the rot beneath. I filed suit against him immediately.
And he reacted back.
His response, however, was rather more visceral. He had my entire family
Oh my god!
slaughtered. He faced no punishment
what
whatsoever.
Is this
I lost everything. My loved ones, my livelihood, my position.
What is
The
this
faith
camera
I
work
once
here?
had that any modicum of justice might be achieved through the courts.
I
So
mean,
set about
it's
enacting
interesting, but it's the fact that he
I
turned
tracked
away.
down
Like
every
he's on a
soul
bloody
served
stage
him
and he's doing his
and slit
soliloquy.
their throats myself. But the man himself proved an altogether more difficult target. With money and power come protection. And so I saw that I would need an army of my own. I came here to Lostwing and began recruiting like-minded
I don't know
individuals.
whether I like this idea.
Everyone here knows this is why you do what you do.
Of course. They too
I mean,
have
as long
lost
as
loved
they
ones to
know,
the bearer hunts.
still makes me feel a little
Seen faultless
uncomfortable.
friends sent to the gallows to spare the guilty. All under the watchful eye of the Lord Chief Justice.
I mean, let's
Our
go kill him.
wounds are the same. And our cause is the same. We are comrades. And our revenge is already in motion. We know where he hides, how numerous and well-trained his guard. What we did not know until now, however, was that his plans may already be in motion too.
Quentin.
Our time is short. He may move against us at any moment, unless we move against him first. My friends and comrades.
What
It
the
begins.
fuck have I just walked
Ready for
into?
war.
The other side quest was, hey, let's make bread in remembrance of a giant crater. And this one was, oh, hey, Lost Wing is like a giant army that's gonna kill the Lord Justice. Can I even continue that?
I'm going to change his mind.
Can I at least help to make sure not many people die? It feels like I can't. No, there's no option. Oh my gosh. I was not expecting that response. What's going on now? Oh, that's me. I was like, why are we heading all the way over here? Because I took quite a journey. Okay. So that was a bit surreal, I guess. We're gonna report back to Mid. I'm so sorry, I nearly knocked over all your vegetables there. But before we do that, we will stop here.
Troops are massing at every border.
So I think I did the ones that Gort showed me. I think it was just 2 and we did 2.
Quick look.
Let's have a look. No quest, no quest, no quest.
Seen enough?
And there's nothing here? No. So let's see what Desiree has.
How may I help you today, Clive?
What do you have for me in the
Here's everything
Patron's
we've
Whisper?
received and everything promised.
Ooh, I've got quite a few things here. Okay, so a token. Many claim they wish to change the world. Few actually take it upon themselves to do so. You are an inspiration to us all. A nameless patron. Thank you. I'll take
You earned
that.
this.
Oh, there's ability points in there. Nice. The bearer's plight. Few are those who would strive to lighten the burden borne by the crystals cursed. But if we are to survive the coming storm, we must stand together, bearer and brother, as you have shown us. A friend in Northreach. Oh, and we just got enough for that, did
All
we?
yours.
Cool. So we've got 715 and 850. Okay.
All done?
I'm all done. Thank you. Let's go back to mid. See what she has to say to us. I think we've got, what, one more, right? That sounds about right.
If I don't come up with something soon.
Calm down.
Mid. Helena has recovered the material for the helm. She'll be along.
Do not say who.
Excellent. Another job well done.
She was like, what's her name?
One remaining.
Her name's Helena.
Right, the shielding. This one's a bit of a bugger.
A bugger?
So?
The plating's enough to stop the engines going pop, but those things will still be spitting out enough fire to set the rest of the ship ablaze. Which is why you need proper shielding.
Right,
A prison for
that
the
makes
dragon's
sense.
breath that's blazing away inside. I thought a triple thick layer of tempered steel might do it. Or more of the stuff that the Fallen use, but they'd both be too heavy. The helm and the plating are bulky enough as it is.
Okay.
Add any more weight and the whole ship would be at the bottom of the briny before we'd even started.
Which we obviously don't want.
I need something light. But I've racked my brains and I just can't think what would do it.
Well, if I were in need of obscure knowledge, I know whose counsel I would seek.
Hippocrates.
Hippocrates.
Tombs. Tombs.
Yeah, well, I'd thought of that, obviously.
Obviously.
I've got all the details written down here. Can you take this to him? See what he makes
Yeah,
of it?
sure. I'll go see Tim.
Right away.
Yes, Mom. I can't salute you, but just imagine I'm doing so. I don't know which way I'm going.
Books that don't have any pictures in.
Well, doesn't it suck to be her then? You know, part of me thinks that she just doesn't want to go see Sid, which is entirely possible. Let's go into the library. Hey boy, how you doing? You watching over us all?
Sid, the man who hurt your mother and father is gone. I'm sure they're looking down.
Aww. Hey fella, I've got questions for you.
Hippocrates, do you have a moment?
For you, Clive, always.
Well, actually, it's for mid this time. Could you take a look at this?
Even still, for her. Look at my thermal shielding designs. I mean, her thermal shielding designs.
Shielding for a mithril engine. Whatever will that girl think of?
Once again, why are you showing me the plans? I don't understand
Notes
them.
around the edges.
She has some specific requirements for the materials. The shielding needs to be able to resist extreme heat on the inside, and yet remain cool enough on the outside not to set the ship alight, while also being light enough not to sink it. As you can imagine, she's struggling to find anything that meets her needs.
I see.
I wondered if you might know of a solution, or if you might be able to search the records for one.
Perhaps it is not a different material she requires, but a different approach.
What do you mean?
Consider the lake we have made our home. Its blighted waters eat away far more quickly than fresh water or even brine, at timber and steel alike. And yet, we have made a home here from those very materials nonetheless.
Right.
We have. But Bardolph must varnish every board twice over to keep it from rotting. And Obelus complains that without a constant supply of pitch. I see.
Early Gregorian histories speak of a preparation known as moon dew.
Moon
It is said
dew?
to be able to resist even the most ferocious flames. Before the dragoons tamed the worms and wyverns of the realm, nobles would daub their castle walls with it in order to guard against dragon fire.
So if we could recreate it...
It might be applied to some material or other in order to provide the protection Mid requires. As to how best to apply it and to what material, perhaps Bardolph and Obolus might be of assistance. I shall speak to them and see what wisdom they might have to offer. If you would be so kind as to procure the necessary ingredients, I shall discuss the specifics of how it might be most effectively put to use with our two friends.
I shall go do that,
Knowledge of the
sir.
past may yet prove useful to we of the modern era.
Thank you, Hippocrates. And since you're asking others to help you, perhaps I should too.
What do you mean? Who are we asking? Are we bringing Gav with us again? Ooh. Taha and Jill. Hello.
So you need a hand, do you?
We do. I'll be heading to market for the ingredients we need. I could do with some help. And some company too.
The other can assist me in researching how best to prepare the shielding itself.
Can we count on your aid?
Always. Well, if Jill's game.
Thank you.
She was very keen there.
I'm sure either of these fine young minds would prove indispensable in my research. I leave the decision as to who will go with whom in your capable hands, Clive.
Thank you. Thank you for doing that to me. Okay. Hey, Jill.
Shielding that guards against even the most ferocious flames. We could have done with some of that on Justinus.
We could have done.
I doubt I would have survived that place with or without it. A trip to Northreach, though, I think either of us could handle.
Okay.
So, Clive, have you made your decision? Who will accompany you on your little excursion?
Can I bring Tara with me? No, we'll bring Jill. She's gonna be our girlfriend, our wife, our lady.
Very well.
Plus, I don't know Taha that well.
I have taken the liberty of
She
preparing
should stay here in case it's an emergency.
White chocobo eggs. Pepio nuts. Are you sure this list is right? Everything on here seems very edible. I would have thought the ingredients would be a little more exotic.
Though these items may seem mundane, they have potent effects that are rarely exploited. Effects for which they were once highly prized. So much
Yeah,
so,
Jill,
in fact,
listen to
that
the
they were
master. He
harvested
knows what
almost
he's
to
talking
extinction,
about.
Hence moon dews having fallen from favor. Now, of course, they can be obtained with ease. You should be able to find everything you need at the market in Northreach.
Is that so? I've been meaning to visit Northreach anyway. I'll set out now.
Why is she
Join
so
you there when
surprised that it's at Northreach? When
Until then.
we've already mentioned it.
You two enjoy yourselves.
Thank you.
You too, Talia.
It would have been nice to have gotten to know you, but because I chose Gav over Otto,
Look in Northreach. Try not to get too distracted from the task.
I'd feel bad not to take her with me. What is that? Oh yeah, I'm not reading that. I'm sorry, I don't read. I fight things. That's the thing that I do. I can't believe you have to like travel all the way over here. Luckily for us, we've got quick travel. Heck yeah.
Now, where's Jill?
Where is the Lady Jill? I don't know, but I see a chest. I wanted to say chunk because in my mind I was thinking chest and trunk, and instead I wanted to say chunk. Oh, I was gonna say that we buy that one, but that one's even more expensive than usual. Where is my dear Jill? There you are.
Nuts? Can never tell.
How goes the hunt for ingredients?
Badly, it seems.
I've only just started. I'm sure everything we need is somewhere amongst all these stalls, though. Why don't we split up and see?
I was
We'll take
just
a couple of
about to
ingredients
say.
each.
All right. What am I looking for?
How about you look for the pepio nuts and some garlic?
Yeah, you can never
I'll
tell
find the other
about
things we
pepio
need.
nuts.
We can meet by the gate when we're finished.
Okay.
Up! You'll not find a bruised pippin in the bushel.
Fresh cuts. Come and get them before.
No, thank you. Hey, man.
What can I interest you in today?
Apparently garlic.
Ah, yes. Keep fighting the good fight.
Can't believe I have to pay for these myself. It's a good job that I have money. I wonder what would happen if you were out of gil. Hey, dude, do you have pepio nuts? Pepio nuts.
If that's what you want.
That is what I want.
Everything. Let's see how Jill's getting on.
You get what you needed? I feel like those two ingredients were the only two that she hadn't gotten yet. Garlic, pepio nuts, there you go.
Garlic and pepio nuts. Perfect. Now all that remains is for Harpocrates to somehow turn all this into what Mid needs to keep her engine cool. But before we head back, would you walk with me a while?
Of course. Maybe he'll actually kiss her this time, huh? Make sure that the dog doesn't eat those
Thank
stuff.
you for asking me to help you today. It makes a nice change.
It does. It's good to get away from all
God,
the
look,
battle and
listen to
bloodshed
this
for once.
music. It's just all...
Being here reminds me of when we were children. Do you remember walking down Market Street in Rosalith, taking in the sights and smells?
How could I forget? What with Torgal's antics. Remember how his nose would prick up at the scent of sausages? He'd go racing away and we'd have to go running after him. We wouldn't catch you now, would we, boy?
Down straight, he
Is there
says.
anything you wanted to buy for yourself while we're here?
There was, yes. Well, sort of. Molly in the kitchens told me about a place that sells particularly good pies. Thought you might like to share one with me.
I would. Thank you.
And I saw some bread.
Oh, that dog has not taken a second to look away from that food.
Big white cobs like the baker back in Rosalith used to make. What do you think? I thought we might get some soup to dip it in. But then I tried a slice of the butcher's dry-cured ham and it was just... oh.
You're right.
Listen to that laugh, that giggle.
You're right. I really do feel like a child again being here with you.
Okay, no regrets taking her. No regrets. This is nice.
Clive. Is it wrong of me to enjoy this?
No.
No, Jill. This is how life should be. And it's how our lives will be when our work is finally done. When we can live on our own terms.
I hope so. Thank you, Clive.
Aww. So sweet. And the music goes away and it feels like there's going to be like a bad scene coming, but I don't think there is.
Well, I suppose we best be getting back. I need to give these ingredients to Harpocrates and Talia. I'll see you at the hideaway.
Take care.
I will. You too.
Okay. I think we're going to follow her back. I don't think there's anything for us to do. Hey, did you have fun? Stop backing away. I want to give you love.
Fetch.
That's not how you play fetch. I'm sorry, that's not how you play fetch. Disappointment. Yep, we're all the way over there. Let's go back to the hideaway.
how Hippocrates is getting on with the moon dew.
Well, that's why we're here. We're going to see. Hey, Dooms.
How's work on the shielding progressing, Hippocrates?
Well, very well
Or
indeed.
Tomes. I should
And
stop
thanks
calling
in
them
no small
Tombs.
part to your kind assistance. I was just explaining to Taya how we might best go about preparing the moon dew. And now that we have all the ingredients, we may begin.
You can count on me. I've mixed more than a few mysterious concoctions in my time.
I'm sure you have. What about the shielding itself?
Work is underway, under the watchful eyes of Bardolph and Obolus.
Apparently, it'll be ready soon.
Ooh.
Thank you.
Exciting.
All of you.
Right then. Jill, would you join me in the infirmary? Many hands make light work and all that.
Of course.
Shouldn't I help you in the infirmary? Why does it have to be woman's work, eh?
Oh, and Clive, thank you. It was nice just being with you.
It appears our work here is almost at an end.
Almost.
A shame. I was enjoying playing the man of action for once.
Oh yeah, you found
When
a
both
thing
the
about
shielding and the
Ultima.
moon dew are ready, it will merely be a matter of applying the one to the other. Followed by a rigorous process of testing and retesting, of course.
Of course.
Perhaps someone ought to warn young Mid of that.
Leave it to me. Thank you, Hippocrates. Well, I better go and give Mid the good news then.
Yeah, let's go do that. Oops. Sorry, I just keep seeing little dots. I'm like, what is that? I don't think it matters which way we go. They're both equally as long. But we'll head this way and then round.
I went up to give some praise to
Oh, he got bit by a chocobo. Oh no. You didn't put your thumb down, did you? And then despite wanting to go that way, we need to go this way. And then down the steps. Do 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 do. Mid.
Sorry to keep you waiting, Mid. But you'll be pleased to know that work on the shielding is underway.
You found something for it?
In a manner of speaking, Hippocrates knew of a substance that's highly resistant to heat. A coating that should provide the protection you need. He's supervising the construction and testing of the shielding as we speak.
Brilliant! I knew you wouldn't let me down.
Don't thank me. I'm just the errand boy.
Right then, better start working out how to bolt all these bits together. To the Black Hammer!
You mean Black Home?
You know, when I got into the smithing game, I thought I'd be making swords and shields, not thermal bleeding didgeridoo-dahs.
Didgeridoo-dahs.
Displacement stacks.
Same
That's
difference.
what he said.
Whatever you call it, I ain't putting it together in here. It's cramped enough as it is. Let's take this outside. Mid, you get all the parts lined up on the deck. I'll take care of the rest.
On my way!
Oh, and bring me the biggest hammer you can find. This is gonna require some precision walloping.
Walloping. That's creepy. She did not open her mouth to do that giggle. Did everybody see that? I saw that. That was creepy. That doesn't look nice. Oh, it looks better. Looks better now, but looks very haphazard, doesn't it?
It's finished. It's finally finished.
Thank fuck for that. I'll be feeling my hammer arm for weeks.
Thank you, Clive, Blackthorn, everyone.
You're
It's
welcome.
1 down and just 3 more to go.
I'm sorry.
Oh, didn't I tell you? The Enterprise has 4 mithril engines, and we'll be needing a displacement stack for each.
You don't mean...
You didn't mention that, no.
Don't worry. Now they've got a finished one to work off. My gang in Canva can build the rest.
Good luck to them, I say. Right, I'm off to get a sling for this elbow. Any other work comes in, keep it to yourselves, eh?
You've got it. Have a stiff drink on me. Okay, mate, what else do you want from me?
What's the matter?
Nothing. Just daydreaming. Thinking about the Enterprise sailing off over the horizon to shores unknown. Searching for a land untouched by the Blight. Just like me and my dad planned. So if the worst came to the worst and every scrap of soil in the Twins turned black, we might still have a chance. That's what she was meant to be. You see, one last chance just in case we needed it. But now she's so close to being finished, I've realized I don't want it to be that. I don't want it to be just a lifeboat for us to cling to if things get desperate. I want people to sail aboard her by choice, not from the lack of it.
Aww.
In a world where we're not just trying to survive, but where we can actually live.
I'm working on that.
That's...
And I'll
So
do
are
everything
you.
I can to get you what you want.
You know, we're working on that together.
Don't you always? All right. My mind's made up. As soon as the Enterprise is fit to sail, I'm putting her under your command. Sod our plans, I'm trusting in yours.
Are you sure about this?
Something tells me it's what my dad would have wanted.
He'd be proud of you.
You were gonna visit his grave, weren't you?
I was. And you can come too now that your little
I don't
project
think
is
she
finished.
wants to come, but...
Right. There's just one thing I need to finish up first. Won't be a mo.
All right. I'll let Otto know you're coming. Meet us in the mess when you're ready.
Aye, aye, Captain.
You don't need to come if you don't want to. We're not going to force you. Oh, we got a new quest. It's available nearby. I can't see it. It's at my reading table, huh? Oh, we've got one over there as well. Weird science. Okay, we'll talk
It told me she was building a ship.
Should I talk to you first? And then deal with her? I think I talked to you first. Okay, so she's coming with us.
Right, Clive. Asterix. Mid finished sending half the hideaway traipsing across the Twins, has she? I swear, that girl'd do anything to put off visiting her old dad's grave. No excuses now, though, eh?
Not quite. She said there was one final thing she had to take care of. I'm sure she'll be finished soon enough.
She said that? In those words?
She did, yes.
Clive? Were you born yesterday or something? There is no thing. She'll probably be halfway to Canva by now.
I might still be able to catch up.
Why? Why are you forcing the girl to go to her father's grave? You know, some people just don't want to do that. Let's go. What do you mean? Sorry, I thought there would. I don't know what.
Have you seen Mid?
Yep. In a boat, going that way.
Then I'm too late.
You in a hurry at all, are you? I offered to take her across, but she wouldn't wait.
Just paid for a dinghy and rowed off. Oars going like the clappers.
Yeah, that's why.
Got some life in her, ain't she? But anyway, I was on my way up to see you, as it happens.
Why?
Got a letter for you. Urgent, by the sound of it. One of your uncle's men said I was to hand it to you in person, post-bleeding haste. And you're here now.
Thank you, Obelith.
Don't mention it.
What tidings, Uncle?
Probably not good ones. My dear boy, my journey to Canva has been a resounding success. The friend I mentioned not only agreed to share the contents of his strongbox with us, but his considerable knowledge of the goings-on in the Three Cities, by which I learned of the endeavours of a certain young friend of yours. Though I for one believe Miss Telemon's project to be quite the valiant enterprise, that's a very good pun, I doubt the Canvarian authorities will take kindly to the unauthorised use of one of their dockyards, no matter how deserted. And if rumour has already reached my friend, it may not be long before the guild masters are rapping at our door. Which is why I pen you this note. I would like to borrow your man Gav for a moon or two, that he might keep watch on those who might mean our little fellowship ill, and warn us of any impending attack. I trust that you will give this proposal your full consideration. Your loving Uncle, Byron.
Trouble in Canva. Well, I'll need someone to keep an eye on Mid.
Maybe it should be Otto, seeing as he seems to understand her the most.
So what? Mid got us to do all the dirty work and then just sailed off into the sunset?
It, seems that way.
Well, nothing we can do about it now. But next time you plan on visiting Sid, you might want to tie her to something before you suggest it.
Ah, don't be so hard on her. Got to admit, the dirty work was
Yeah, it was nice. Everybody kind of helped. And I do think she was telling the truth in that last conversation.
You're right.
Anyway, we all set to head to the old hideaway. I could do with getting to Canva pretty sharpish.
We're still going.
Wouldn't do to keep Lord Rosfield of the Seven High Houses waiting now, would it?
It would not.
After he asked for me personally.
Gav will be leaving with me. Will you mind the place while we're gone?
Is Otto not coming with us?
Just be sure to give Sid and the others my regards. Alright.
I feel like other people.
Oh, by the way, Jill will be joining us too.
Okay.
She's got some things to take care of, but she'll meet us there.
I hope she's telling the truth at least.
Sorry, that took a second for me to get, and then I was just cackling. It was very funny. Jill isn't the type of person to lie. Okay. Oh god, I don't know if I want to see what this place looks like. Oh, let's have a look. I saw it when it was being destroyed. Doesn't look good. Whose hammer is that? Why is it there? Is it Mid's? Did Mid actually go to see her father?
Well, Sid, I remember what you told me. But if no one is listening to what you have to say, you may as well not say it. But I will say this, old friend. Hugo Kuka is gone. His shadow looms over us no longer.
It's a pity the Phoenix can't be in two places at once. If he'd have been with us, maybe he could have done something for the lost.
Not even the Phoenix can bring people back from
No,
the dead.
because he would have been able to bring Sid back from the dead if that was the case.
Life has a beginning and an end. So we must live while we have the chance. And not as slaves to the crystals, but as free men.
May we join you?
Oh, these. I feel like these two are like his oldest friends, aren't they?
A pleasant surprise.
I thought I'd drop by and see how you were all doing before heading off to restock my supplies.
Well, those flowers didn't last long, did
Wasn't
they?
the most scenic view back then, but it were never as bad as this.
I know. The blight marches on. And soon, there will be no escaping sights like these. So our mission remains unchanged. We cannot stop until every Mother Crystal is gone, and their thirst for ether with them.
I feel like that's not going to be the end of it,
The only
though.
one that remains in Storm is Drake's tail in the Crystalline Dominion.
Our next target.
We're going to Twinside.
It's the capital of the Empire these days. I wouldn't like to think how tightly
I mean, we got into the old capital.
Not that that'll stop you, but we do well to scout it out before you go charging in.
We would indeed.
But you're going to go
If
with
you're
that
off to
uncle.
the Dominion, you can take this great lump with you.
Oh, we're going to hang out with you?
Goots.
We barely get to hang out with
Have you
Goots.
forgotten
He
you're
was
the
a lot
most
of
wanted
fun.
man in the Twins. I thought you might like to disguise yourselves as the attendants of a travelling trader, assuming you've no better ideas. You wanted to buy yourself some tools, didn't you? Well, now's your chance.
You're letting me go with them? Oh, thanks, Nan.
Stop
What
that,
the
you break me bones, you great galoot.
Like, either hug her or don't just waggle her.
There's a caravan that runs back and forth between the Dominion and the Bocklab markets. It's managed by the Merchants Guild. Just show them Goots' traders pass and you'll be on your way. It'll be a damn sight less risky than footing it the length of the Crystal Road. That's for sure.
Thank you, Karen. And glad to have you with us, Goots.
Okay then. I'll get me things and I'll meet yous there. See yous down in Bocklad. Get off! Me poor fingers!
I like it when he's in a good mood.
Jill, you're with me.
Understood.
And you're with my uncle.
Already on my way, Captain.
Be careful.
Aren't I always?
No. Well, actually, yes, you're very careful. You've not been caught yet. Knock, knock, knock. Don't start now.
Do you see that, Sid? Your protege's making a proper little outlaw of himself.
She's a little cloud. Or more likely, she's... I love how we're all basically going in the same direction. But we're like going through different rocks. Okay, thank you guys for watching me play. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please consider subscribing to my channel using the button on the right. And there are videos on the left that you can click on if you want to see more of what I do. I will see you guys in the next episode. Bye.